welcome back, Engine. We are here with our comeback of our favorite little vampires, enhypen. They are back with Unleash, which we've already been listening to the previews of the title track, With or Without You, which was produced by enhypen. So you know that it's gonna be a hit because he produces a lot of hits. Obviously, that's why his name. But anyways, I'm excited because whole new era, you know, like Desire Unleashed, like what are they gonna bring? We're gonna go ahead and take a listen to the full album. I usually do the music video first and then the album, but I was like really off schedule this week and I didn't realize that it dropped on like Wednesday. I thought it was like dropping on Thursday because I'm so used to the Thursday drops. But anyways, we're gonna listen to the full album and then I'm gonna watch the music video on my own because I want to freak out by myself, have my moment. And I also know that they dropped they're doing the studio tune, so I'm gonna be reacting to that later because you guys know I love me a choreography. There's just so much. But anyways, we're gonna be taking a listen to Desire Unleashed. Also, like the concept photos, you guys, which one is your favorite? Because I know there's like 3 versions. There's Make, You, and Mine. And I think the Make one is the one that everybody likes, you know, where they're like in their suits with their a lot of bondage, you know. And then You and Mine, obviously they're also like different different versions, like with them getting wet and like in the mud and stuff. I was watching the behinds. And then there's the Engine version, which is like giving insane asylum refugees escapees. But anyways, I can't wait for it to get mine delivered in the mail. But I'll probably also go to Target to get my copy because I do that every drop, especially because it looks like that that extra PC is gonna be interesting. Like it looks like it's handcuffs, but I don't know. They're in their freaky era, not just like vampire freaky, but like freaky, if you know what I mean. But anyways, let's go ahead and take a listen to the album in its entirety from start to finish, starting with Flashover. Oh, the vocal distortions. Of course he sung. Jake? Or is that Jay? That's Jake. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's like an entry drop. Oh my god. Sunhoon. Oh, the anti-drop is making me mad. I don't know how to feel about Flashover because it was the anti-drop made me so mad. I was like ready to like get down in the club, you know. But I love like all their falsettos. They're singing them with falsettos. Whenever they do like their vocal distortions like this, it's hard for me to like figure out who's who. I can figure out Heesun because he's like really good at the vibrato. Like his vocal control is insane. I couldn't pick out Jungwon's voice in this one because of the vocal distortions, because you know usually he has a very unique sounding vocal tone. I could kind of pick out Jae, Sunhoon, and Jake, but I couldn't make out the other ones. I don't know if all the members are featured in it, or if there's like specific groupings, kind of like they did with the Dark Blood one, that they had like subunits. But I haven't watched this showcase, so I'm like going off of my ears, you know, and sometimes my ears don't want to cooperate. But I like the song, I like the Fisa falsettos, but I really didn't like that it didn't drop the beat. So it made me angry. But anyways, but it's a good song. It's a good song. Moving on to the title track, Bad Desire, With or Without You. Let's go. Starting with Heesung, Jake, Jay. Ah, Jungwon. Nikki. Jungwon. Sunhoon. Oh my gosh, Nikki. Oh my gosh. I wish they didn't use like so much auto-tune on their voices, because their voices are so good by themselves. Like the vibratos, I can tell the ones that were doing like the, you know, like now they have like this formula where they have Nikki doing the vocal registers, and then they have like Jay and Heesung trading off, and even like Jake trading off in like the higher ones, but like the whoa, that's like Heesung in one of the parts, and I think the other one was Jay. But I like how it was like, it was giving like this yearning, how they were doing their vocals at the beginning, that it started strong and then it was kind of like breathy, and then Nikki's like, give me all your darkest secrets. Oh my gosh, like that boy is gonna be doing like all the low registers, because his voice got like so deep. But I feel like, no hate or anything, but I feel like he needs to, I don't want him to get pigeonholed in like, this is the baritone of the group and he's not going to be able to do any other higher notes, you know, like not even using his middle register or upper register. Because when it gets to the moment that they have to do solos, he can't do a whole album of just like really deep vocals, you know. I feel like they need to like have him do more mid-range notes, as well as just like him being the one that does a lower register, you know. But I need to see, like, even the little choreo, it's already like so catchy, but I need to see the studio tune performance and like the music video. But I love the vocals. I love the way they play with their different ranges. I love that you could tell like Jungwon's little unique vocals, because Jungwon, he's like cutest leader, but it's a catchy tune. Like I feel like I need to listen to it more, and once I watch the music video, I think I'm gonna get into it more. But I like, I wish they wouldn't have used like so much like vocal distortion, like auto-tune. Like I wish they would let just their voices shine. But I can tell right from the beginning of this track, it's a lot of like vocal tweakings and like experimentation, so it's not gonna be just clear vocals, because the album's title is Desire Unleashed, so it's got to sound like a little gritty, you know, like a little bit like distorted a little bit, because if it was just their vocals, they would be like full-on ballads, you know. But obviously they're gonna kill it in live performances, and people are gonna love their live vocals better, because we all know that our 7 little vampires can sing. They're not like studio artists. They got the chops, especially our ace, our little Heesung. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and listen to Outside. See, there's like more of that like industrial. Jay's angry. I need melatonin. Jake, Nikki, oh my god, Nikki. It's like electronica. You guys, I don't know how to feel about this song. I was not expecting. I'm sorry, but they're always like, to me, enhypen is always like so playful and like so yearning. It's very, I can't picture them being like angry and angsty, you know, like how this track like kicked off. They're like, ooh, they're showing like their tough side. To me, especially, I can't picture Youngwon being like tough and like spitting bars, you know. Oh my god, I couldn't stop laughing. It's a good song. It's just like a totally different sound of that from them from what I've expected, because I think like the only one that we've the only songs that have been kind of like gritty and kind of like, I don't want to say angry, but like more like rockish, have been Shout and oh my gosh, and Shout Out and I'm forgetting the name of the one that has Jungwon, not Jungwon, the one that has Yeonjun in it. What's the name of the song? Those are the only 2 songs that they've been like more like rock, you know, because we know we've been listening to them, a lot of them, they're more like ballads and like more pop and more like this is like definitely a new song sound that they're going to. But I will say, like my favorite parts were when it went into the little like, I feel like, I don't know if it's a chorus or a bridge, but with Nicki's voice, where it's like, we'll be outside, and I couldn't tell who the second person was. I don't know if it was like Sunhoon, but that his Nicki's vocals in that part, my brain was like, oh, I like that, like that deep baritone register with the you know, that was my favorite part of this track. Like I feel like obviously after like the rap parts and the faster like angsty rap parts, like those bridges, like those choruses, kind of like give you more like of a bop, like a vibe like to bop into. But yeah, that was, I don't even know, I need to listen to it more, because to me, I'm like, I was just trying to picture them being like trying to be angry and like angsty and rapping and stuff, and I couldn't picture them because they're so sweet, especially Jungwon. I couldn't picture them being like angry. But anyways, we're gonna go listen to the Korean version of Loose, because we already know, we already heard the English version, so let's listen to the Korean version. Which is like a different segue from that song, and it's going into he's so no. Oh. That's Jesus. I love the falsettos in this track. Try not to sing the English version. Ugh.
Baby, I can give it to you however you like.
Oh my god, these choirs. Oh. Like what I like, the part I like about this song is that it showcases their vocals, and especially like their harmonies. Like this song showcases their vocals. Why didn't they do the rest of the songs like without the distortions? That was I don't know how to feel about this album, you guys. It's not that I don't like it, but it's like very different from their sounds, and I feel like going from Outside to Loose is like very stark contrast, because we went from like angsty electro rock rap song to like a very heavily vocal focused track, which is Loose. Obviously, it's always nice to listen to their clear vocals and their harmonizations and their falsettos and just like letting their voices shine. But it was like a completely different beat. It went from like electro rock song to like, I don't want to say like pop ballad, but it was very like R&B-ish with the bass and like their vocals. I love their vocals in this track, like their falsettos and especially the harmonies. Oh, they need to do more of those, because I feel like that's what sets them aside from a lot of groups, that they're showcasing their vocals. Obviously, with the fact that they have amazing vocals and they're amazing performers and then they can do those together and do them well, they need to like lean more into that. But anyways, we already know we all love Loose. I like the Korean version also. I was trying not to sing the English versions, but it was like the words kept popping out. But I like it. I like both versions. Obviously, it's once you read the translations, it's going to be slightly different meaning than the English version, because a lot of the times the Korean lyrics have a little bit more depth and a little bit more nuance. But I like it. I like it. I like listening to their vocals like that. Anyways, we're going to move on to Helium. Jungwon. Those falsettos. That harmony. I love those harmonies. Nicki with the lower voice. Jay. Is that Sunhoon? Is that Jay? I love Jungwon's voice. You love his helium. Jake? Oh my gosh, the back and forth. Is that Sunu? You love his helium. Oh, the guitar! You love his helium. Bruh, I just found my favorite song of the album. I love this song. Now I get why they put Loose in between Outside and Helium, because it's like they needed something to like separate the two tracks, because they're both like upbeat. Outside it was kind of like rock electronica, and Helium was more like a pop rock song. I love their vocals. The way it's like the fast paced. Your love is helium. The harmonies in those choruses, in the choruses, they're so good. But God, God, I already forgot how the song goes. I need to listen to it again. But it's like where it's like there was one part where it was like a fast song tempo, and it was like it wasn't like Nicki because it wasn't his super low register, but it was like a low register. Was that Sunu? I need to look up who that was because that sounded so good. Like the falsettos, everything, like the fast pace and like the guitars, but like the harmonies between them. Jungwon's voice sounded so good. I love Jungwon's distinct voice, and like obviously Heesung's like clear high register. But whoever was doing like that towards the end, like it was like a mid lower tone register. Was that Sunu? I need to know who that was. It sounded so good. I need to listen to the song again. But Helium, I think Helium is like my favorite track of the album. Obviously, like we always love the title track, but I feel like Helium is like my second. Actually, I think like right now Helium is, I think I like Helium better than Bad Desire, but that's just me. But anyways, oh my gosh, the song is such a bop. But let's check out Too Close now. Oh, are they slowing it down? Are they gonna make me a ballad? Of course. You gotta tag me with Heesung.
Too close, 너무 외로운 distance. You so bad, I gotta move back. 너무 닮은 I'm so into you. 이렇게 이상해 like a monster. poker face, 위에선 roller coaster. 넘칠 듯한 feeling.
The piano.
365, I need you. Pretty smile, 전진한 너의 눈빛. 달콤한 네 향기, that's a hot trick. 희성 따윈 멀리.
The vibratos.
가보이잖아.
Jake.
두 눈을 감아봐도 마구 누른 본능들이 한계에 닿아.
That's Jay.
Too close, 너무 위태로운 distance. You so bad, I gotta move back. 너무 탐나, I'm so into you. Too close, 심경이 녹을 distance. 살펴다오는 your breath.
They broke it down to the bossa nova.
투명한 눈빛에 날 담고선 시선을 피해
I like the sound of Nicki.
그럴수록 난 더
Jake.
사라져가는 passion. 너무 외로운 distance. You so bad, I gotta move back. 너무 탐이 나, I'm so into you. Too close, 온 신경이 녹을 distance. 살에 닿아오는 your breath. 어지러운 나, I'm so into you.
The vocals. Oh my god, the vocals.
모든 감각이 널 향해 사실 너보다 더 원해 더 못 참아 난 I'm so into you.
Oh my god. Hold on. Oh my god. I love this song. I was like, why does it sound familiar? Because I remember when I heard the previews, Too Close was like the track that caught my eyes, that caught my ears. The vocals, like it was like if the Temptations did like a pop rock song. Like the way they slowed it into the little bossa nova sound, but the oh my gosh, I feel like I was ascending. But like their vocals, like I really liked Nicki's vocal tone in this one. Like it was like still low register, but not like super deep, and you could hear that he was had good control of his vocal tones, and he did like some vibrato. But Heesung's, you know that boy, you know that man knows how to use his vocals, like how to let the air flow just like so seamlessly, because he was hitting like some like oh my god, like R&B singer, but they all sounded so good, but when they did those, like the background ad-libs behind whoever it was that was singing the whoever that was singing the main verse, and then the background you could hear the that sounded so good. You guys know that I love my vocals, like when they showcase their vocals. So I know I just said like Helium is my favorite track, but I feel like it's too close, Helium, and then it's gonna be With or Without You, Bad Desire, because obviously that's the title track, but I feel like Helium and Too Close outshone the title track. It is so good. I'm obsessed with Heesung's vocals, because obviously he's my bias. As you guys know, he's my bias. But I love all their I still have a hard time pinpointing Sunwoo and Sunhoon's, because their voices are like that mid-register. They're not giving like super high notes or like low notes. I know that Sunwoo sometimes trades off with some of the low registers, but I feel like they need to give him a little bit more like higher registers, just so he can like differentiate himself. Obviously, all you Sunwoo bias girls can pick out your bias's vocals, but I'm still having trouble with that, okay? But they all sounded so good. Like, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with this track, and just the way that they like started with the dun, 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 the piano, and like it went into a little bossa nova like rhythm. I keep repeating myself, but my ears were like, literally, I was like ascending. My ears were so happy, my brain was tingling. But let's just listen to the English version of Bad Desire. Which is like perfect because it ties out with more vocals. Jake. You know, Jake is losing his Australian accent.
What if I told you that I want you, but I see your heart is pure?
Like he sounds like
I'm a monster. Don't come closer.
I love how he plays with his vocals.
Don't wanna take your golden light out in the world. You're just an angel, but here in the dark, my sacrifice. With or without you, yeah, I'm torn between a deeper desire. With or without you, there's a flame and maybe it's getting brighter.
Oh, I like the English version.
Yeah, you got that.
He sung.
With or without you, I belong in a beautiful fire.
So my desire.
I got desires, baby girl, you got desires too. Wanna wear my name upon your skin, permanent like a tattoo.
You Nikki bias girls,
Pull me
okay?
closer forever and enough for you. Innocent girl, don't touch, don't do it. Don't wanna take your golden night. I ain't the world, you're just an angel. Out here in the dark, my sacrifice. With or without you, yeah, I'm torn between a deeper desire. With or without you, there's a flame and baby it's getting brighter. Yeah, you got that. With or without you, I belong in the beautiful fire. It's all my bad
Nikki.
desire. Tell me, are you deepest? Tell me, are you deepest? Without you, I belong in the beautiful fire. It's all my bad desire.
You know what? This song is too short. This song is too short. That's what it is. I can't get fully into it. But I love when they start off with Heesung, but you can I'm not saying that they don't have like good vocals. They all have good vocals. But you can tell for Heesung it's like so much more effortless, because the way he was playing with like his vocals, it was going like let me see if I can rewind it. And the start.
With or without you. With or without you.
Like when it starts the first verse. Also, this is the first time that they like drop their name in a track. Enhypen. Like, why? We already know you're enhypen. You don't need to tell us you're enhypen. But I feel like it's for
What if I told you that I want you, but I see your heart is pure?
That right there, the way he sings it. What if I told you that I want you? It's like giving this like yearning, like this pulling, you know, like, oh, I love the way he does that, because everybody else sings it just like clean, but he's giving this more like of like gut like wrenching, like gives you like this vibes to obviously start off the track with like this yearning desire, like making you feel it in the pit of your gut. And the way he plays with his vibrato, but I see your heart is pure. This boy, he needs to drop a solo album.
If I told you I'm a monster, don't come closer. Innocent girl, don't.
This boy needs to stop listening to Neo. That's what he sounds like. Cause like, what if I told you I'm a monster? Don't come closer. Even the way he pronounces it, like, don't come closer, it's giving like Neo vibes.
If I told you I'm a monster, don't come closer.
Don't come closer. Ugh! Why is he so good? I love that verse. Don't want to take your golden light. I think I like the English version better than the Korean version. And it's like so short. But anyways, you guys already listened to it. But I had to like mention that. Obviously, I love all the vocals. But you guys know I'm a he's biased girl. And I always like listen. Because he has like such a perfect voice. He has such obviously perfect pitch. So he's able to like control his like the notes better. Like, but his has such a control of his vocal register and like knows how to play with the air, how to manage the air. But like, I love the English lyrics. Obviously, you guys know I love Niki's low register part where he's like, tell me all your deepest secrets. Like, oh, it's like so raw and guttural. But he's like starting off with those vocals with like he's an R&B singer. He needs to drop an album soon. But anyways, okay, so I need to listen to the whole album again afterwards on my own and like on a better stereo. But I feel like for me personally, obviously we all have different tastes. I feel like for me, I like tracks 5 through 7 better. Then like, I feel like obviously Bad Desire is the title track in Korean. It's going to have an amazing choreography, and it's going to grow on us because, well, a lot of you already like it because it's the title track. But personally, I feel like my favorites are Too Close and Helium and the English version of Bad Desire. And obviously I like Loose, the Korean version, because it's different from the English version. I feel like it has a little bit more nuance with the lyrics. That one, obviously, I've liked that song because of the vocals. You can just like showcase their vocals, like the falsettos, like their harmonizations between all the members. They all like shine in their own way. But personally for me, my the album for me, like tracks 4 through 7 are the best. And it's like an 8-track album. But like obviously Loose is the last track is like the one we've already listened to. So that doesn't count. So let's say it's a 7-track album. I like 4 of the tracks. Well, technically 5 because Bad Desire is the title track, obviously. Outside Needs to Grow on Me. And Flashover, it made me angry with the anti-drop. I just wanted them to drop the beat and they wouldn't. But anyways, I'm pretty sure after I listen to it more times, it's gonna grow on me because all of the enhypen songs. Like, you're never gonna have like all the songs. You're gonna like some more than the others. But let me know what your thoughts are. My favorites, as I mentioned already, are Too Close, Helium and Bad Desire, the English version, and then Loose, the Korean version, just because it's like different, nuanced song. Let me know what were your favorite tracks of the album. What were your favorite parts, like vocal wise or like rhythm, the beats, whatever. let me know in the comments, and hopefully you can tune back in for when I check out Studio Choom and I completely lose my mind with the choreography, because I love me a choreography, well-lit choreography with people that are like amazing dancers. Anyways, I'll see you next time, Engine.